So now here students, in our previous class we have read about the preposition of what are the preposition, how many types of prepositions are there. Fine. And the next is here we have read that this time, place, movement, manner, purpose, possession, similarity and source, these all types of prepositions are there. I didn't tell you that the particular word will be used with time only, as in on will use with time only, but I told you that there are these types of prepositions. Now here we have read this one, preposition of direction and movement in a previous class: across, after, along, at, for, into, onto, to and toward. So now we'll be reading the preposition of place. So these are the preposition of place. The number one you can see here, above. Above, the painting is hanging above the fireplace. Fine. So these are the preposition of place, where above, the thing which is hanging over it, means the something which is not touching the surface. Second is around the children sat around the strange man, waited for him to speak. So again, around means near to. We know about around, that something which is around means in a round of. Okay. Next is at. I saw Disha at Ginny's birthday party. So this is again about the place. Next is beneath. Beneath is Sahil was standing beneath Rupali's window when the bee stung him. So in front, kind of in front. Next is between. The flower pot containing the stolen jewels is kept between the two guards. Okay. So now here the term between also you can understand. Next is in. The star was shining brightly in the sky. Cleared with it. Next is on. The umbrella is lying on the table. Next is underneath. The dog is hiding underneath the bed. Fine. So it is not touching the surface of the bed, but it is underneath the bed. Now students, you can see the preposition of time are given over here. Number one is in. The Roshan's cousin will be coming to Delhi in July. On, I had fun on my birthday. Since, see students, while learning for the in and at, the difference in between in and at, you must know that wherever there is a talk of a particular time, okay, a particular day of month, or we can say the day of month or the month of year, then we will use in, otherwise we will use at. Fine. And when it comes to on my birthday occasionally. Next is since. Now since and for, I think you must know, because while you have read the tenses also, you must have read the difference in where we will be using since and where we will be using for. So the term since we will be using for a point of time, and for we will be using for a period of time. As in here you can see I am reading this one, the one which is given in the front of since. Yuvraj has been playing hockey since he was 12. So point of time is given. Now here you can see the example of for one, that is Monica has been exercising for an hour. So period of time is given. Next is until. They had until Tuesday to finish the project. So here you can understand the term until means, next is until basically means till, okay, till the due date. Next is after. So Pulkit will come home after 10. After is very common. At, I have told you about. Next is during. So something which is in the progress of some particular time. So someone was laughing during my piano recital. So somebody was practicing for the piano. It was the person was recitating it, means he was playing it, like we say a poem recitation. Same as similar to that, someone was laughing during my piano recital. So during, I told you that during that time means continuously, in a particular period of time something was continuously running out. So students, in till the previous things we have got to know that what are basically called, what are the basic terms, okay, which are used for the purpose of preposition of time. Now here you will be understanding the difference of usage. Fine. So here you can see the first one, we use at for a designate specific time. Fine. So for a specific time we use at. The train is due at this time. We use on for to designate days or dates, as I told you that wherever there is a talk of day of a month or day of month of a year, there we will be using on. Here you can see my brother is coming on Monday. We are having a party on 4th of July, so on 4th of July. Okay, next is we are using in for non-specific time duration, as in during a day, a month, a season or a year. So here you can see she likes to jog in the morning. Okay, not a specified for a non-specific time. Next is it is too cold in winter to go outside. Next is he started the job in 1967. So for the name of a year we will use in. Next is he is going to quit in August. So I think now you must have understood the difference in between at, on and in, the usage of at, on and in. So at will be used for a specific time, on will be used for the days, okay, and for the dates. Next is in will be used for the name of a like that, during the day, month, season or a year. So it is completely cleared now. Next you can see here the preposition of place. Again I am telling you the differences in between. Rest so we know, rest we can do, but where we lack na, that has been given over here. The first is at, on and in. The difference in between at, on and in when it comes to place. So at will be used for specific address. See, इसको आप लोग और भी छोटा बना सकते हो बाय कि जो सबसे छोटा प्लेस होता है उसके लिए वी यूज़ एट, जो उससे थोड़ा बड़ा होता है उसके लिए वी यूज़ ऑन, और जो सबसे बड़ा होता है उसके लिए वी यूज़ इन. सो हियर यू कैन सी एट वी आर यूजिंग फॉर द स्पेसिफिक एड्रेसेस. Grammar English lives at 55 Borat's Road in Durham. So definitely it is using for a particular address. Next is on. On is used for designating the names of a street and avenue. As I told you that at will be used for the little place, and then after this on will be used for the a little place, and then after the in will be used for the little place. So here on is used. Her house is on the Barrett's Road. Next is in. So in will be used for town, country, state, countries and continents. She lives in Durham. Durham is in Witham country. Witham country is in Connecticut. Now see here, as in if somebody asks you that where do you stay, and in one sentence only we have to describe, then you can say I stay at be it like Dalanwala, at Dalanwala, on Dehradun, in Uttarakhand. So this is all about it. So now I think you can understand the differences in between at, on and in. Next is here the preposition of locations. Fine. So for locations here you can see in, at and on again. So now here you see the bed, the bedroom, the car, the library, the school library. So you may sometimes use different prepositions on these specific locations. At class के साथ हम अलग use कर सकते हैं, but whenever there is a talk of home we will use the same. Wherever there is a talk of office, see here it means wherever the star is made, there we can use the different, but where the star has not been made, as in you can see when it comes to in the bedroom will always come, then in the car will always come. After that at home will always come, at office will always come, at work will always come. Next is on the bed could come. Okay, so on the ceiling will always come, on the floor will always come, on the horse will always come, on the plane will always come, and on the train will always come. And whenever these terms will be given to us, please learn these terms so that it will be easy for you to do. No prepositions. For which terms? Downstairs, downtown, inside, outside, upstairs and uptown.